bit of a. So welcome everyone. Welcome to this beautiful, beautiful day. I'm so grateful to be here with you. I'm so grateful to share this incredible opportunity to learn and grow and heal together. You could be anywhere right now. And the fact that you've shown up just means the world to me. I'm so grateful that you're going to spend your time with me. I've put together a great program. And, I invite you to begin wherever you are, whatever's going on. Let's slow down time. Let's slow down time. Let's take a deep breath together. And let yourself just exhale and let go. Another deep breath. Everybody's got a lot going on. Everybody's got a lot going on. And I'm excited to give you a new view of what's going on, a different perspective of the stress or the pain or the struggles or the amazingness of life. I'm excited to give you a new view. And this program is called Universe. Surprise me. Show me how good it can get. We live in right now a world where there's so much going on. There's so much going on in the world. There's so much going on in our own lives. And I would love to begin with a poem that many of you may have heard before, but I just really feel it's appropriate, by Portia Nelson. It's called Autobiography in 5 Short Chapters. I'd like to read this to you because I really feel it culminates the essence of what this time together that we're spending is all about. So chapter 1, Autobiography in 5 Short Chapters. I walk down the street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I'm lost. I am hopeless. It isn't my fault. It takes me forever to find a way out. Chapter 2, Autobiography in 5 Short Chapters. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk, and I pretend that I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I'm in the same place. But it isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to get out. Take a deep breath. Let this go. Chapter 3, Autobiography, 5 Short Chapters. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I still fall in because it's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. Take a deep breath. Chapter 4, Autobiography, 5 Short Chapters. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. Chapter 5, I walk down another street. That's what this webinar is all about. It's another street. And I want to share a video with you right now that culminates the street with the hole in it that we've been walking down individually, collectively throughout the world. I've worked with so many different people, and I've come to appreciate that there are patterns within our mind, there are patterns in our body, in our ability to heal, and our ability to connect to the present moment that ultimately keep us stuck and struggling and walking down the same street and keep falling in the same hole. I want to just share my screen. Here we go. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I got to stop share. I didn't add my video. Hold on. Share my screen. Share sound. Here we go. All right, here we go.
It's just, there's all this pressure, you know? And sometimes it feels like it's right up on me and I can just feel it, like literally feel it in my head, and it's relentless. And if it's going to stop. I mean, that's the thing that scares me the most, is that I don't know if it's ever going to stop.
Yeah. Well, you do have a nail in your head.
It is not about the nail.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, I'll bet if we got that out of there...
Stop trying to fix it.
No, I'm not trying to fix it. I'm just pointing out that maybe the nail is causing...
You always do this. You always try to fix things when what I really need is for you to just listen.
No, see, I don't think that is what you need. I think what you need is to get the nail
See,
out.
you're not even listening now.
Okay, fine. I will listen. Fine.
It's just... Sometimes it's like there's this achy... I don't know what it is. And I'm not sleeping very well at all. And all my sweaters are snagged. I mean, all of them.
Yeah, that sounds really hard.
It is. Thank you. Ow!
Oh, come on. Ow. If you would just...
Don't...
Try to see things my... There we go. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. So the nail, it's the nail in our head. Hold on one second. There we go. I'm back. The nail in our head. And hold on a second. Working technology. Give me a mind. I'm really great at it, but you know what? These technology, here we go. This was not what, there we go. I was not expecting this. I got to go back to my Google. I'm really apologize. I did not expect this to happen. I got to go to my Google Drive. I had it up, but it just went away. Thank you for being patient, my friends. This is real in person, on the spot.
In the lower corner of your screen.
I got it anyways. I got it. I'm good. There we go. So here we go. Thank you, David. You're the best. Universe, surprise me. Show me how good it can get. So we're going to go through 3 keys to transform the nail. Transform your life into a new, abundant, and empowered reality. So this is a masterclass for people who desire deep change, and obviously you are one of those people. I am going to show you how you can make the ultimate subconscious shift from struggling to being emotionally resilient. Hijacked by a stressed out body, stuck in survival mode of loss and trauma that keeps you repeating the past and afraid of the future, to the fullest expression of being alive in your life with authenticity, with self-acceptance, with forgiveness, with compassion, and my friends, deep gratitude, by adding 3 simple keys. 3 simple keys that will forever change the way that you view your health and your ability to create authentic heart connections. We're going to take a deep dive. I encourage you, my friends, stay with me to the end. This is going to be a 90-minute program, and it's going to be chock full of incredible information. And at the end, if you stay with me and you choose to work with me, I'm going to have some special bonuses. And not only special bonuses, but I'm looking to do and give you an experience of some one-on-one sessions, so you can really see how this process works. I really encourage you, if you've got a cell phone that is next to you, turn it off. If you got other browsers that are open, turn it off. Make this time a concentrated time. Make it count, because this information just might change the trajectory of your life in the most positive, inspiring, beautiful way. And as a result, empower you to show up in your life with the people that you love most. So I want to begin with a 5-minute subconscious mind hack. I want to begin with an interactive experience. So if you can grab something to write with and something to write on, I invite you just to take a deep breath. And I'm going to show you how in 5 minutes you can change your subconscious mind. 5 minutes. And this is all about setting and living with intention. Your body is a reflection of your mind. Your body, the symptoms, the disease, if you've been diagnosed, autoimmune disease, allergies, cancer, whatever it might be, your relationships as well are a reflection of your mind. So patterns of behavior, of addiction, of obsession, of compulsion, of negativity, of depression, this is a reflection of your mind. And, you're here for a reason. So take a moment right now, and I want you to observe your body. And what about your body do you want to change? What about your health do you want to change? Do you have a diagnosable disease? Is there an injury? Is there a pain? Is there something? What is it about your body? Everybody's healing from something. Write that down on the piece of paper in front of you. Write down whatever symptoms that your body is expressing. Like, I got a little bit of a tight neck right now. And I rate the tight neck a 4. I don't have high blood pressure, but I've got a concern about it just because of a family situation. I used to have high blood pressure, but I've shifted it completely. But I would still say the concern of it is also a 4, between a 4 and a 5. Write down the different symptoms for you and rate them on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 is nothing, 10 is the most. And now, once you've written this down, like whether it be your knee, you're having a hard time climbing stairs or doing yoga, your hips, whether it be you've got low energy, you can't sleep, what is it for you? Write that down, rate it on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 is nothing, 10 means one-way ticket to the moon. And now I want you to think about your life. And I want you to think about the nail in your life, the nail that's snagging all your sweaters. What is the situation that's triggering you? What's causing you pain in your life? Is it your family? Is it finances? Is it a loss? Is it a trauma? What is it that's weighing on you most? What is it that's making you afraid of the future and regret the past? Write that down on the piece of paper in front of you. And here's the thing. I'm going to teach you how to get really good at processing emotions. So the first thing that you want to do is you're acknowledging the nail for you, is you're acknowledging the stressor for you. What emotion do you feel as far as what causes you to be stressed? Like for me, I feel anxious, and I rated it a 6. And I feel sad, and I rated it a 6. And part of me feels overwhelmed. I'll give it a 6. Tune into the emotions that you feel, write them down, and rate them on a scale of 0 to 10. Good job. I know that this can be vulnerable because we don't like to look at these things. However, give yourself permission to be curious and a student of your body. I got to write that down. I have a little congestion and a cough. It's a 3. Give yourself permission to be a student of your body and a student of your life. Be curious, be compassionate, write it down, rate the symptoms, rate the emotions with the stress in your life. And now take a deep breath. And I'm going to ask you a question. And I want you to share in the chat what the answer to this question is. If you could choose to create your life, a day or a moment, would you ever choose to create your life with headaches, rashes, diarrhea, constipation? Would you choose to have an autoimmune disease? Would you choose to have cancer? Would you choose to have allergies? Would you choose to have addiction? Would you choose to have a struggle with your family? Would you choose to be in a place where you suffer with depression and darkness? And I'm seeing the answers. Good one, Chris. Good one, Ellen. Good one, Rad. Good one, Gail. Hell no, absolutely not. No way, Jonna. Exactly. But it's going on, isn't it? It's going on. So the big thing here, and we're going to dive deep into this concept, is you got to accept it. You got to accept it. You got to accept this is where I'm at right now. You don't have to stay here, but you have to accept it. If without accepting it, you can't move forward. So when you're aware, listen to this. This is very important. When you're aware of something, you're conscious of it. You've got a choice. But when you're aware of something that you're conscious of, and you would never choose it, hell no. Right one. That's right, Beth. Nope. I wouldn't choose it anyways. As well. That's not an action. Those symptoms in your body, that dis-ease, that stress in your life, those emotions, they're not actions, they're reactions. That's a reflex. And that reflex is going on in your mind, it's going on in your body, it's going on in your behavior, it's going on in our world. We are reflexively reacting within ourselves and with each other. And you can try to fix it. Don't try to fix it. That's what she said. Don't try to fix it. Well, you could take that nail out of your head. You could drink more water. You could eat healthier. You've been to a therapist. You've done all these different types of things. How come the patterns continue on? And that's because it's coming from a place that's below the surface. What's below the surface is called the subconscious, and we're going to get into that. The subconscious does not choose. It orchestrates our body. It stores memories, and you can attempt to fix the subconscious. It's not broken. Its intelligence is beyond our comprehension. You can attempt to fight it. You're not going to win. It's 7 times faster than your best ninja trained self. When you want to change your subconscious mind, this is what you do. Take your hand with love. This means I love you in American Sign Language. I love you, my friends. Thanks for being here. Take this love and put it over your heart. Inside of you is greatness. Inside of you is calm. Inside of you is gratitude. Inside of you, guess what? Is a menu of infinite possibilities. Now, you can choose anything, but here's my question. When it comes to the situation in your life, when it comes to the situation that's triggering in your life, what does your heart desire to feel? Here's the rule. Focus where you're going. The GPS isn't get me away from here. The GPS is plug in the address to where you're going. When it comes to your life, what does your heart desire to feel? Let your highest self choose. Let your highest self guide you, lead you. What does your heart desire to feel? My heart desires to feel confident. In the situations that are triggering me into anxiety, sad, and overwhelmed, my heart desires to feel confident. What does your heart desire to feel? Please feel free to share it in the chat. What does your heart desire to feel? Resilient, Gail. Oh, Megan. Oh, Lisa. Yeah, loving and free, Chris Olson. Decisiveness, Anna. Thriving, Ellen. Happiness, Ray. Loving myself. Streaming. Look at, they're going in so fast, I can't even keep up. Infinite love and gratitude. Now, once you know, like harmonious, once you know, peace, peaceful, once you know what your heart desires to feel, set your intention as if you're already there. If you were already there, you could put the 2 most important words in front of anything you ever think, feel, or say. I am. And so for me, it's I am confident. Oh, Jeremy, I love you, brother. You could say, I am loving. Go for it. Mananui, I am healthy and free. I'm safe, Maria. Right? Put it there. I am. And now say it out loud 3 times. Like for me, I'm confident. I'm confident. I'm confident. I'm love and energy, Anna and Carter. Good one, Lisa Lamore. You are whole. Janice, you are patient. Say it out loud 3 times. The universe is listening. And the universe will surprise you here. I've got a question, and type in the chat what your answer is. Are you open? Are you ready? Are you willing to evolve your story into patient, into abundant? Completely open, Pam. Yes, Patricia. Fantastic, Ellen. We got a group here that has got so much energy and so much passion. I want you to imagine that you're in the future and you're having a moment and you're like crying tears of gratitude because you're like, wow, I showed up for this. I showed up for this program with Dr. D, and it changed the rest of my life. It changed the rest of my life. And I'm now living a life of what I only once hoped I could. I'm living it. I think differently. I feel differently. I speak differently. I track differently. I've got different kinds of relationships with my friends, my family, but most importantly, with myself. How does it feel to imagine living the dream? How does it feel? Write that feeling down. For me, it feels amazing. I'm feeling amazing. I feel amazing. How does it feel for you? Write that feeling down in the chat. What's the feeling? As you imagine yourself living the dream, remember, imagination is just pretend. Give yourself permission, empowered with love, wonderful, feeling fulfilled, remarkable, balanced, ba-bam, worthy, earth, source-based, grateful, limitless, joyful, amazing. Feel this energy that's going on. Feel this energy that's present right now. So fantastic. So check this out. You, my friend, right there. That was not rocket science. It's the beauty of this. Some people have said, like, Darren, the Lifeline technique is so complicated. It is not complicated. It isn't. You've officially learned to fast track your subconscious mind, to manifest present time consciousness. And it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. This is going to be a celebration of learning together. The 3 keys to transform your life into new, abundant, empowered reality are this. 1 is remembering. 2 is acceptance. 3 is evolutionary change. We're going to dive into these 3 aspects, which are philosophies of the Lifeline technique. Philosophies of the Lifeline technique. And the Lifeline technique is really, it's a timeless philosophy. It's a science, epigenetics, psychoneuroimmunology. It's a step-by-step. It's teachable. Anyone can learn it. It's a technology, and it's also an interpreter, like the Rosetta Stone interpreted hieroglyphics. It's an interpreter of the language of the subconscious mind. It teaches you how to. I don't want to know it's possible to heal something if I think this positive thought, if I feel this. How do I do it? Everybody says, oh, this is possible, this is possible. Show me how to do it. This teaches you how to transform and evolve the reactive limiting beliefs, the programs and negative thought patterns that are directly impacting the health of your body and directly impacting the relationships in your life. So sorry for this blurry picture. I was having a hard time uploading it. June 17th, 2002, that's over 21 years ago. I'm going on my 22nd year of when I birthed the Lifeline technique. I birthed the Lifeline technique. In one moment at 8:30 at night, I had a moment where it was faith or fear, and I'm so grateful that faith won. And I saw this image come to me in a moment. My crown chakra opened up, and it was everything that I'd studied from all around the world with all these incredible masters. I saw it come together in a flow chart. It was amazing. I instantly wrote it out. Not really instantly. It took about 30 to 40 minutes, but I instantly knew how to do it. And I've been teaching it passionately and sharing it passionately ever since. And I'm excited to share it with you right now. What I'm about to share with you is going to be on one level a lot. And I'm telling you, it's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm just going to be teaching you the philosophy of this technology. There's a whole other aspect of science, and there's a whole other aspect of how to do it and how to interpret when your body is in pain, when your life is suffering, how to understand where this is really coming from. So check it out. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here because you feel ready to understand the root cause of physical symptoms and disease while using your heart to create mind medicine. Maybe you're here because you want to learn how to use your mind, just like in the placebo effect. 90% Harvard studies heals disease. Heals disease. Maybe you're here because you're ready to understand the root cause, the subconscious cause, and transform these patterns. Maybe you're here, reason number 2, that you feel motivated to transform the negative consequences of fear-based thinking, fear-based behaviors, fear-based relationships, so you can heal the emotional wounds that have been keeping you stuck and struggling in your life. Or maybe you're here because you feel intrigued by the idea that you can simplify, you can declutter, you can create a new balance in your life by aligning with the divine within you, by aligning with your highest self, and as a result, manifest your dreams. So I want to know, which one are you? Are you one? Do you want to optimize your health of your body? Are you number 2? Create healthy boundaries and love-based relationships? Are you number 3? Manifest and live your dream life. Erica Lamb is number 3. Ann Carter wants to manifest and live her dream life. Pam, oh, Chris Foley, I love it. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Awesome. All of them. Fantastic. Jennifer, awesome. Number 2, Cirque, fantastic. Marsha, all of them. Aaron, whatever it is, whatever your motivation is in your life and what you're looking to create a change with, I fully support you in blossoming and blooming in your life. And I know that you can do it. I've done it with enough people. I have. For those of you that are new to me, I want to give you a little bit of a quick background of who I am. This top right picture is my ex-wife, Sarit. She's amazing. I talked to her this morning. Her and I knew we were getting divorced, and we decided to travel around the world for a year together with our 3 children. We took them out of school. We built the ark before the flood. This was before COVID, was in 2019. And we traveled all around the world. This was in Cambodia. We were doing a mission work there. It was amazing, but we went all over the place. And so that's the beauty, is that in this work, we can still have relationships with people. As much as we go through really tough situations, we can still have positive relationships with people. This guy in the upper left, this was my cat. His name was Badass Storm Warrior. Tragic. He died on my birthday last year. He got bit by some animal outside, but he died as he lived. He was a real warrior, and he was the cutest little guy. The guy on the bottom left, his name is Neo, N-E-O. He's a silver Labrador, and he's super cute, and he's always wanting treats. And this is him asking for treats. And you might recognize this lady in the bottom right corner. Her name is Louise Hay, and she found my book, and as a result asked me to be a Hay House author. And I'm so grateful that I became really great friends with Lulu, and she really opened up the world to me, and I'm forever grateful. I love her with all my heart, and I'm just holding her in my heart as I share this passion with each and every one of you. I feel really confident in teaching right now. I feel really confident in guiding you, in leading you into an evolutionary transformational change. I've got 30 years of clinical practice experience at the Lifeline Wellness Center. I've done well over 100,000 sessions with clients from over 70 countries around the world. I specialize in the subconscious mind, and as a result, I've been featured in different movies that are well known, and there are 3 international best-selling books, as well as I've written a children's book that's fantastic. It's really for adults as well. It's really great. The lessons of infinite, the daily lessons of infinite love and gratitude for children. I've trained thousands of people in the Lifeline technique, thousands. And right now there are over 700 people who have been certified in the Lifeline technique in 24 countries around the world. And the youngest person to become certified was 16, and the eldest was in her mid-80s. I called my friend Stan Schiff last night. I was thinking about him. He's 85 years of age. I haven't talked to him. He just popped into my mind and my heart. People that take this program, you become friends for a lifetime. And Stan is 85 years young, and he's got a Brooklyn accent. Darren, I'm so grateful for the Lifeline. It's saved my life. I use it every day. So I just feel so grateful. Lisa, that's so cool. Wow, that's a great history. So I want you to just take a moment. Can you imagine, my friends, Can you imagine what it would feel like to have a tool to optimize your health, your relationships, to live your dream? Can you imagine what that would be? What would that feel like? This is what I've come to appreciate. Detoxifying and transforming a tormenting mind, a mind with a nail in the head, a mind of negative thoughts, limiting beliefs that have held you back from living a thriving life. This is the single most powerful and strategic way to make an impact in all areas of your life while living your dreams. You got to detoxify the mind. Just like you detoxify the body, you've got to detoxify the mind so that it can just do what it's designed to do, evolve. So if you're like me, you like to know where you're going, I'm going to give you a lay of the land. The first step of this program is going to be about remembering. Remembering that we're all one, my friends. We're all interconnected in a field of energy. The second part is I'm going to go into the power of acceptance and the power of when we are not able to accept the consequences of not being able to accept life, how that affects our body, how that affects our behavior, how that affects our life, how that affects our world. The third part is as a result of acceptance, we can step into change, but not just change, revolving, evolutionary, evolving change. You're going to discover how you can learn the Lifeline technique for yourself if that's something that resonates with you. And at the end, we're going to have live Q&A, as well as I'm hoping one of you, if not multiple, would like to experience a one-on-one session. I'll show you what it looks like to jump on in. So we got a lot to cover. Let's go into it. Take a deep breath with me. Key number one, remembering we are all one. Now, I'm a Pink Floyd fan, my friends. This is from Dark Side of the Moon. And I want you to look at this picture. This is life. We come from a divine place. We go to a divine place. So we come in as one energy, one divine light. And then we come through this earth school, in through this prism, and it comes out all the colors of the rainbow. Comes out all the colors of the rainbow. If you think about your body is a body of water. And when light hits water, like when it's raining out and the sun's shining, what do you want to look for? Rainbows, right? So you're a body of water, but you're also a light body. You've got meridians, you've got chakras. And so when the light hits your body, it refracts just like it reflects in this prism to create all the colors of the rainbow. Here's the significance. Here's the significance. The significance is if you take one of these colors out, I don't like orange. I don't like violet. Get rid of the red. Whatever, you take one thing out, like, oh, you know what? There's a time and place for everything, but I'm just going to use this for an example. I'm just going to get rid of my gallbladder. I'm just going to cut this off. There's a time and place for everything. However, when you take all these colors and you push it back through this way, if any one of these colors is missing, what happens on this side? What happens on the left side? The answer is nothing. No light comes out if all the colors don't go back. If one color is missing, two colors are missing, if there's a resistance in your heart chakra, if there's a resistance in your root chakra, in the red, in the green, if there's a resistance there, then it doesn't come out. Then there's no divine light. There's no oneness. We require all of these to be in the light of the divine. We are all one, and there's a field of energy connecting each and every one of us, no matter where you're from, no matter who you are. And this has to do with the oneness of your body. It's a holistic perspective. Every cell, organ, gland, sense, and system. This has to do with your mind and how you think, how you perceive, what you believe. This has to do with what you attract. And this also works on a collective level. Because here's the thing, when you change this within yourself and you start shining, your light becomes a lighthouse for others to know that they too can shine in their lives. So here's the thing which makes it adventurous, I'll say. Your brain and your body do not know the difference between memory, reality, or imagination. And you might be like, well, what the heck does that mean? Your brain and your body do not know the difference between memory, reality, and imagination. So when there's memories that get triggered, your brain reacts as if you're in that memory. That memory might be coming from 4 years of age, might be coming from a generational pattern from 5 generations ago. That memory might be from a past life. It doesn't know the difference between memory, reality, or imagination. But here's the thing, just like you used your imagination, when you set your intention of I am, and then you said, I'm open, ready, and willing to use my imagination. I'm open to evolve my story. And you imagine it, you got that feeling, even though it might not be going on in your life right now. Like for me, I'm confident, feeling amazing. Even though that confident in that particular situation isn't going on right now, the fact that you could feel it, your brain and body don't know the difference, and it starts to rewire a new neural network. It starts to form a new brain chemistry, a new chemistry of enzymes and hormones throughout your body. There's something that happens, and I'm going to dive deeper later into the program here, that's called a spirit protection reflex. Now, that seems really fancy, but I tell you something. If I tap on your patellar tendon, your knee, the knee kicks. It's a reflex. If you touch something hot, you move it. When you're around someone where your instincts say, whoa, I don't like this person. There's something about him. I don't like this person. There's a reflex of protection, but that reflex of protection is more than just the mind or the body. There's a spiritual reflex. The subconscious mind wants to protect that divine white light. It wants to keep it protected. It wants to keep it harnessed. And so what it does is when you experience a traumatic moment, you see, what you smell, what you taste, what you touch, what you feel, it takes a picture and it goes -1 millisecond. T, perceived trauma, -1 millisecond. It backs up. You're programmed to protectively forget. You're programmed to protectively forget. And now that memory, if that memory is from 3 years of age, you stay 3. Your brain is 3, your body is 3.
Hi, everyone. We're aware there's a little issue with the video freezing and working on getting it resolved quickly. Thank you for being patient. Darren will be back on shortly.
Oh, that was interesting. I'm going to go back here. I hope you guys heard me. Did you guys, David, did everyone, were you able to hear me, or did I drop here?
You did. I believe you were here.
Okay, cool. So so the basic thing, thank you so much, D. So the basic thing here, my friends, is in any given moment, if you're not safe and your environment can't keep you safe, if you don't know your worth and your environment doesn't know their worth, if you don't have expression, your environment doesn't know how to express themselves. If you're not in control and your environment's not in control, if you don't have freedom, your environment doesn't have freedom, your subconscious mind will give you a T-1. It'll give you a spirit protection reflex. And that's significant because it creates the nail in the head. And now I'm just like, all my sweaters are snagged and I've got this aching in my head, and all you need to do is just take it out. And like, it's so easy to see the problems in other people, but When we're in it, and it's humbling. There's a lot of humility here. We must breathe and be compassionate to begin to open ourselves to understand our lives in the framework of the role that your subconscious mind is playing in the health of your body, the role that your subconscious mind is playing in the health of your relationships. So this is the proverbial iceberg, and 2 to 10% is conscious. This is what can choose, but look how big what's below the surface. That's your subconscious mind. It does not choose. It makes up 90 to 98%, and the subconscious mind, it protects in the present moment. In the present moment, it protects. If you're not safe, worthy, expressive, in control, or in a state of freedom, it'll give you a T-1. But once that moment's over, the subconscious mind doesn't stop, but it's not protecting you anymore. When you continue on with patterns, I'm going to get into patterns. When you continue on with patterns, those patterns are what I call the gap. And the gap is a gift in strange wrapping paper. It's the gratitude action potential, gratitude, the ability to say thank you for the pain, thank you for the fear, thank you for the stress. Now, that is easier said than done when we're in it, and it takes a village, and we're all in this together because we're all one. But we're here on this planet as spiritual beings to evolve. And the subconscious mind, what does it control? Your entire biology. Every cell, organ, gland, sense, and system. It's controlling your biome, it's controlling your immune system, it's controlling your hormones, it's controlling everything. Thank God there's trillions of cells. Your subconscious mind also affects your behavior because it influences perception. So the subconscious mind, you think it's important? You think the subconscious mind is valuable? Big time. Big time. Oh, the video froze. Okay, now I'm seeing that. So Tom was a client, still is. Dr. Darren and the Lifeline Center are authentic, compassionate healers who've helped me, empower me to break through barriers to become my truest best self. I think they're amazing and would 100% recommend their products and services. Thank you, Tom. My dear friend, the late Dr. Wayne Dyer, one of his most famous quotes is, if you change the way you view things, the things that you view begin to change. It is my hope that as a result of participating in this webinar, that you are capable of changing the way you view your body and you view your life, your relationships, and your future so that you can live your dream. Connie B wrote, wow, I cannot thank you enough for what you do at the Lifeline Wellness Center. I'm grateful for the Lifeline Technique sessions. The very, very best part is the brain injury from my car accident over 12 years ago is totally healed. Thank you for the possibilities. You're the best. You're the best, Connie. The body heals itself. I take no credit. I take no blame. There's the power that creates us is the power that heals us. It's just more about us being connected and accepting all the different parts of ourselves so that we can remember the divinity that's already within us. It's already within us. So it's your turn, my friends. I want you to jump into the comments. Share with me your dream. What's your dream? Because your dream holds the key to remembering the truth of oneness already within you. What's your dream? Jump into the comments and share what is your dream. Tap on into your heart. What's your dream? Go for it. My dream is to be free of the limiting thoughts and patterns that have been holding me back. Good job, Roberto. To become a magnet of my desire. Nice one, Miriam. Living by the ocean. Ellen, I see it. Financial security. Wonderful, Dana. Discover a career I love and feel excited to go to every day. That is the best. Wow, they're coming in fast. To raise a confident, successful son. Janice, you're a gem. You're amazing. You know, here's the thing. Whether you struggle with anxiety, Whether you are facing a major health challenge, whether you're stuck in self-defeating thought patterns or behaviors, when it comes to remembering your true power, it's not the symptom, it's not the stress, or even the size of your dream that matters most. It's your willingness. It's your willingness to believe in your abilities, to take yourself seriously and to take action. And you know what? You've taken action. You're here. You've shown up. You've shown up. Fantastic. Cheers, my friends. Key number 2, acceptance. This is my favorite prayer, the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So I want you to just acknowledge something about yourself. You are designed to heal. Go ahead and say that. I am designed to heal. Every cell in my body is designed to heal. Every single cell. So your brain regenerates every year. Your red blood cells regenerate every 120 days. They die and they form new ones. You got new skin every 28 days. You got new lung tissue every 2 to 3 weeks. So if this is going on in every cell of the body, then you might be wondering, well, why does the rheumatoid arthritis come back? I've done the chemo, I've done the radiation, I've done the nutrients. Why does that come back? What's going on here? What's going on here? The power of accepting, first and foremost, you're a self-healing organism. And not just in your body, but all your relationships have the power to regenerate. Every one of them, even people that are in spirit, you have the ability to regenerate. They might not be able to come back into the physical form, but you have the ability to heal and move forward. So, acceptance. I want you to think about the concept of patterns. I am a freak of synchronicities. Do you like those? Do you love like those moments of like, oh, 11:11, and I found a feather, I found a penny, or I found a heart rock, right? I love it. I love it. It's so cool. Patterns can be found in everything. In mathematics, in the arts, in science, in language. There's patterns in the seasons. There's patterns in families. There's patterns in the mind. There's patterns in the body. Some of these patterns are visible. And like the nail in the head, some are invisible to us. Other people might be able to see them, but if we can't see them, we can't see them. It is what it is. But you know what? Here's this Taraxacum. Here's this dandelion. And the pattern is it's growing. And it doesn't matter if there's asphalt, it's going to grow. It's going to grow. The thing about it is your body is a reflection of your mind. Go ahead and say it. My body reflects my mind. So as you saw in the iceberg, most of the mind is invisible. So if you want to understand the invisible part of the mind, you start with what's visible. You start with what's conscious. What can you see? What can you hear? What can you feel? Just like if you want to understand the wind's invisible, but you can understand the wind by looking at sand. You can understand the wind by looking at waves or clouds. You want to understand the health of your mind? Look at the symptoms of your body, just like you wrote down at the beginning. I do write down the symptoms. That was a simple approach. There's a much deeper dive here. You want to understand the nature of your mind and how it's affecting your relationships. You got to look at those relationships. You got to look at those emotions, the energy in motion, or the energy that's resistant, that's keeping you frustrated, angry, jealous, regretful, guilty, shameful. These are important. You're conscious of that, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's more to meet. There's more than what meets the eye. So the late Dr. Candace Pert, also a dear friend of mine, she discovered what's called the neural peptide. And you might be wondering, well, what the heck is that? That is the molecule in your body. That's the pharmacy in your body that represents your emotions. What do I mean? When you're angry, there's a certain chemical. When you're in love, there's a certain chemical. When you're in appreciation and gratitude, there's a certain chemical. When you're sad, there's a certain chemical. These are called molecules of emotion. And your mind is in every cell of your body. So now let's look for patterns in the invisible world, in your subconscious mind. Here we are, and, the moment that you are conceived, and there's been previous miscarriages and layoffs at work, and mom's fearful and dad's angry, and that conception energy still lives in there. Here I am in another part of the subconscious mind, and it's birth, pain of delivery. It's scary. And that energy spirals. Here we are, past life, held captive, loss of will. That energy still lives there. It's invisible. Parents are fighting at age 4. That anger still lives there. Here I am, new baby in the family. Wait, it's not just me. Insecurity, 5 years of age. It's still there. Here I am at 6, picked on by a sibling, feeling helpless. It still lives there. Here I am at 9, and I was bullied by this person at school. It still lives there. And what happens is, I'm keeping this really simple, my friends, okay? I'm keeping this really simple. I'm only going to look at one of these, but this is a very dynamic process, and it's unique to each of us like a snowflake. There's no two snowflakes that are the same. We are all one, but there's no two people that are exactly the same. So I'm looking at this in a simple way just to give you an understanding of the pattern. Mom's fear, dad's anger at the moment of conception. When that gets triggered by things that you see, hear, smell, taste, touch, feel, boom. Now I'm attracting abusive relationships, and that's what's showing up. Now I'm attracting financial struggles in my life. Now this is showing up as the headaches and the low back pain and the knee and the different aspects of my health. Now it's showing up as addictive behavior. If an egg is broken by outside force, life ends. If broken by inside force, life begins. This aspect of what you're looking for to heal what's on the outside, it's not about the outside. It's not about focusing on the outside. Hey, if you can fix something, fix it. If you can pull out a nail out of your forehead, please, by all means, pull the nail out of your forehead. But if you're not able to see it, you've got to connect to that invisible part of you that's already inside of you. What you're looking for, your dream, my friends, is already within you. It's already there. You're looking to emerge from within and have a breakthrough. You're not broken by the cracking of the egg. The egg, the chicken that's developing inside of the egg, as the shell is cracking all around it, it's like, oh no, my world's falling apart. No, it isn't. Your world you might think it is or feel it is, that it's falling apart. No, you're in the process of a breakthrough. Grab the lifeline. Grab the lifeline so that you can work on a subconscious level versus being caught just in the conscious realm. Do your conscious things as best as you can, but unless you get your subconscious mind, you spin. And this is what we do. We talk about things, and there's nothing wrong with talking about things, right? We do all these different things in the outside, but still we find ourselves in the same pattern. Different face, different name, same pattern. Carl Rogers was the humanistic psychologist. He wrote, the curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, good, bad, and ugly, then that's when I can begin to change. That's when I begin to change. Kelly Noonan Gores, she is the writer-director of the award-winning documentary that I was in, Heal. She wrote, Dr. Darren Weissman has an incredible gift. His compassion, intuition, and lifeline technique helped me get to the bottom of a recurring health issue no doctors could figure out. His lifeline technique is a game changer and a lifesaver. So grateful I found him. This picture was when Kelly and I and Adam Schomer, the producer, and that's my daughter Rumi, were at her house filming, and Rumi was leading us in yoga, and it was so fun and it was so cute. So I want you to jump into the comments again. Share what aspect of your life are you having a difficult time accepting? Meaning there's something below the surface, you just haven't been able to get there yet. What aspect of your life are you having a difficult time? Financial situations, my work life, death of my son, infinite love and gratitude, and infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude. financial struggles, right? Give yourself permission to acknowledge what it is about your life that you're having a hard time. Marriage, stuck in the mud. That I was once financially successful and after divorce and another long-term relationship, can't get back on track. Thank you for sharing. Work life, stuck. Not having written the book. It's all within you. The anger, the finances. I want to talk to you about the difference. I want to talk to you about the difference between a revolutionary change and an evolutionary change. Here's a revolutionary change. I just spun 360 degrees, but I ended up in the same place. An evolutionary change is when we become the next greatest version of ourselves. So when we've got a memory such as at conception, mom's fear, dad's anger, when that gets triggered, you become a child, and the child learns how to avoid, and the avoider learns how to please and prove. And this cycles over and over and over again. This is revolutionary. I want to teach you that you can change these patterns, and it doesn't need to be rocket science. There's no one way for everybody, but I'm telling you something, there's a way for everybody. There's no one way for everybody. There's a way for everybody. No matter what it is that you're having a hard time accepting, when you go, would I choose this? Given the opportunity? Hell no. That's not action, that's reaction. That's your subconscious mind. And now we know that the mind doesn't solve the mind. Only the heart can change the mind. And that's why we set our intention from our heart. This is really wild. I'm excited to share this with you. Alan Deutschman's book, Change or Die, The 3 Keys to Change at Work and in Life, wrote, only 1 of 9 people will make lifestyle changes. Only 1 in 9 people will make the decision to change their diet, exercise, sleep, behaviors, even after they're told. You could prolong your life. You could restore your health. You could reverse diabetes. You could reverse hypertension, heart disease. You could change. You could save a relationship. Only 11% of people choose life over death, and that's obvious in our world today. It's obvious in our world today. And so we need to look at that like, wow, what is that? That's the cycle of the victimized child who's in a state of avoidance and passivity that then goes into people pleaser, prover, doer to experience love because we are lacking self-worth, value, and esteem because of the unmet need of worth and the unmet need of expression and control, in love and gratitude. So evolutionary change, here it is. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. You are a divine light. You come from oneness, you go to oneness. And while you're in this world right now, no one gave us the how-to. Show me, like, how do you drive this? We train our dogs more than we train our minds. If you don't train a dog, you got a bad dog. And you got bad dog situations. There's poop. Things are being eaten up. You don't train your mind, you got a bad mind. And your bad mind's going to beat yourself up, and it's going to impact you in your life, in your relationships. But this is not about, like, I want to have a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual experience. You are spiritual. The butterfly already exists within you. You've got the ability to fly and soar in your life. So the Heart Math Institute did a research on coherence of the heart, that when people are in a state of emotional frustration, anxiety, stress, that their coherence is incoherent. And when the heart's out of balance, every cell is out of balance. Every relationship is out of balance. When the heart is in a state of appreciation, gratitude, and love, compassion, that there's a coherence. And when there's coherence, everything's working together. Just like these fish swim together, or birds in the season of autumn fly together, there's an emergence. They're flying south because there's a reason for their migration patterns. So when the pattern is off, it's chaotic. That's a sign that there's something going on in your subconscious mind that's looping you in a way that affects you. And here's the cool part. You can change that. I invite you to repeat after me. I'm so grateful for my life. Feeling always learning. Maya Angelou. Wow, she was a great one. I love this quote. Check it out. My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, and to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. This is cool. Evolutionary change. PTSD to PTSG. So what is this jargon? What is this jargon? Post-traumatic stress disorder to post-traumatic growth. We look at life and we go, oh, it's that I'm so stressed about money. I'm so stressed about work. I'm so stressed about family. I'm so stressed about this loss. I'm so stressed about this trauma. I'm so stressed about this food. I'm so stressed about my environment. I'm so stressed about whatever it might be. And then that stress affects our energy. And that energy affects our pH. It affects inflammatory patterns. It creates scar tissue in our body when we're under any kind of biochemical, emotional, structural, spiritual stress. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I want you to think about this. Stress to one person is, come on, baby, bring it on, right? Stress to one person is, it's the worst thing in the world. And stress to another person is, wow, this is incredible. Let's go for it. Let's do this. Let's write this book. Let's start this company. Let's make this connection. Let's heal this relationship, right? So stress is not solid. Stress is related to perception. Your perspective of the nail in your head is based upon perception. And what we know about this is we perceive what we believe. Where do beliefs come from? They're taught. I learned this at school. I learned this from my mom. I learned this from my family. I learned this from my religion. I learned this from my race. I learned this from my nationality. I learned this from life, and I believe it. And that might be true, but it also might not be true, or it might be true and it might not be true anymore. And so the aspect of beliefs are held in our subconscious mind. Beliefs are held in the light body of our chakras. So when we've got resistance in our chakras because there's a limiting belief, a pattern, that keeps us in a post-traumatic stress moment. You know, when there's a really intense trauma that occurs, such as in Feel Love and Gratitude and the death of your son, God bless you and his soul, may his life be a blessing, in Feel Love and Gratitude. The thing about PTSD, the thing about it is that, yes, the moment is like, oh my God, but what makes it even more is that we're perceiving it from another part of ourselves that is the victimized child, that is the avoidant part. We're viewing it from a memory of, let's say, 3 years of age or 5 years of age. That's what perpetuates the PTSD. When we can process our emotions and our memories and our beliefs at a subconscious level, post-traumatic stress turns into post-traumatic growth. That's the evolution. That's the resilience. And I invite you to repeat, I am a wave of love, feeling a miracle in every particle of my being. Infinite love and gratitude. Yes, it can shift. It can. There's no denying the pain. There isn't. Pain is part of life. Uncertainty, fear is a part of life. But it's not that that stuff happens, it's how we respond. But most people aren't responding, they're reacting. So here we are once again. And let's look at this. Mom's fear, dad's anger, attracting abusive relationships, attracting financial struggles, attracting health challenges, attracting addiction. Given the opportunity, and I want you to type this in. If you could choose to create your life a day or a moment, would you choose to create it with abusive relations, financial struggles, health challenges, addiction? Would you ever choose to create your life with any, let alone all of these? Would anyone ever choose that? What's the answer? Hell no. No way. Exactly, Roberto. Exactly, Ann. Of course not, Chris. F no. Laura, good one. I like that one. No chance, my friends. And guess what? You're not choosing it. It's happened. People die. We all do. That's the one constant in this life. It's a big fat no. You know, we have pain, but suffering is another deal. We can respond in a whole new way. And when we learn, and you learned at the beginning how to set intention. For me, I'm confident, feeling amazing. As soon as that's living in your subconscious mind, it changes what you consciously experience. Hi, Flavia. Of course, no, sir. So all of a sudden, the abusive relationships become authentic, reciprocal, committed, yummy, passionate relationships. The financial struggles open up into financial freedom, and financial freedom is different for everybody. What that means to you. Optimal health instead of this, niggly symptoms that are going on. Addiction turns into free will, that you can create healthy boundaries when you make change on a subconscious level. My dear friend, Dr. Bruce Lipton, wrote, building upon the latest in mind-body research, Dr. Darren Weissman's Lifeline technique reveals how we can quickly access and reprogram limiting beliefs that undermine our health and behavior. Dr. Weissman's work offers insights that free us from self-sabotaging stories and emotions so that we may create positive futures that we desire. Thank you, Bruce. Infinite love and gratitude. He wrote The Biology of Belief. He's a stem cell biologist, and he is a real earth angel that is changing the world in the most inspiring way. Dr. Christine Baker, who is a dear friend, colleague, and a student of the Lifeline Technique, wrote, the Lifeline Technique has made a profound difference for me, personally as well as professionally. I'm a chiropractor and have a lot of training in different healing modalities, and the Lifeline Technique has been by far the best and most efficient ways of clearing emotional patterns related to stress, trauma, fear, and physical issues. Don't wait 6 years to either learn the Lifeline Technique like I did or experience Lifeline sessions from Dr. Darren Weissman and his team. I now use the Lifeline Technique daily to continually improve my emotional state, move forward in life towards my goals with more ease and velocity. I'm so grateful for Dr. Darren and his team, and I'm so grateful for you, Dr. Christine, because I can throw the lifeline out. You can lead a horse to water, but you've got to grab it. And I want you to jump on in, my friends. Jump on in into the comments and share what will be different about your health. What will be different about your relationships when you're living a thriving life? What's going to be different about your health, about your relationship when you're living a thriving life? What's going to be different? What's going to be different about your life? Balance. Life will be joyful, feeling energized, authenticity, and joy. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll have the energy to do what is key to success. That's right, Janice. It's in you already, my friend. It's in you already. It's in every one of us. More joy and clarity. I thought the book was about my husband, but I've recently discovered it's more for me that can help so many people. Jeremy, fulfilled. I'll be dancing again and teaching others how to have fun dancing. You're the best dancer, Gail. I can't wait to dance with you again, my friend. It's so beautiful. So I got a question, and anyone who knows me, and I look forward to getting to know all of you, I got a question. I love to celebrate birthdays. So I want you to imagine that we're at a table right now, and there's a birthday candle that's for you, and you get to make a wish. You get to blow out the candles, and you get to make a wish. Would you like me to help you create a conscious evolution and awaken the fullest expression of being alive with remembering the truth of your power to accept your life and thus create evolutionary change? Happy birthday, Miriam. You get to make a wish, my friend. Who would like me to help you create a conscious evolution and awaken the fullest expression of being alive with remembering the truth of your power? Ellen's in, Anne is in, Marsha's in, infinite love and gratitude. Absolutely. Cirque is in, Pierre is in, of course. Oh yeah. Let's do this thing. So I'm a big fan of the movie The Matrix, so this is funny. This is a funny that we've created with this, but you can choose the blue pill or you could choose the red pill. The blue pill is you could try to create change with your health and relationships, manifesting your dream on your own without a plan, just working on the conscious level over and over again. But you'll run in the big risk of being in the same place this time next year with a nail in your forehead, driven by fear and fumbling with subconscious reactions. That's the blue pill. Or you can choose the red pill. That's option number 2. You can 100% commit to creating and launching a conscious evolution with a proven roadmap for creating deep change on a subconscious level. Which one are you? Are you the blue pill or the red pill? Are you option 1 or option 2? Red pill, 2. Red pill. Choose the red pill. 2 reds all the way. Red pill, Roberto, we're going all the way. We're going to see just how deep this rabbit hole goes. So here's the deal. The Lifeline Technique Conscious Evolution course, it's the only online training of its kind. It's a unique, one-of-a-kind thing. There's some great programs that are out there. I love them. I love what my colleagues are doing. There's amazing things. This is an original idea. I can't believe I came up with it, but it did. It came through me. And I'm so grateful. It's the only course of its kind that shows you exactly how to create and reproduce deep change within your subconscious mind so that you are showing up as your very best self, as well as able to empower others to do the same. So this is what happens when you step on into the red pill. When you choose number 2, you unleash your big dream growth mindset. You validate your why to manifest bulletproof commitment. You awaken to a life happening for you rather than to you. You shift that victim mentality. Let go of limiting beliefs, negative thoughts, and your self-sabotaging inner critic. You learn the steps that will empower you to transform the subconscious patterns in your mind. You birth radical self-acceptance, forgiveness, compassion, and gratitude. You become the real you you've always known was possible, and you empower others to do the same. So what's included in the conscious evolution is something that is, the reality is if you signed up, you could get started immediately. On-demand videos, downloadable workbook, 12 weeks of member webinars that are live. We do them throughout the year, recorded, taught by me. 12 weeks of Lifeline sessions in a group healing circle. So you're going to get group Lifeline sessions that we do every week. That's amazing. You get exclusive Conscious Evolution community, and you get downloadable resources. So you can get started right away, all these different things. What's the total value of this? It's $24.99. It's $2,499. It used to be a lot more. We brought it down when COVID was around, and we just wanted to make it something that was really valuable and capable for everyone. So in the program, Conscious Evolution course, $24.99. As far as the time, you can do it at your own time and place. That's the beauty of it. You're going to get the Lifeline Technique flowchart that you saw earlier in a digital form that you can print out. You're going to get a trifold digital. You're going to get 5 elements emotions charts digital. You're going to get what's called the bomb poster that helps you shift low self-esteem. And you're going to get color therapy glasses that allow you to shift the perception of reactive core limiting beliefs. And you're going to join a community of people. I'm going to be seeing a friend of mine that I haven't seen in a long time, Denise Dunn, who's a certified Lifeline practitioner from Australia. She's in Chicago right now. I can't wait to see her. You're going to join a community of amazing, like-minded, open-hearted, beautiful, conscious people that are here in the world to do their own work, but also be a light in the world. So I want you to understand something. I'm not extra special. I'm no different than you. I've got life's journey too, as you know, I shared with you. I'm divorced. I'm in a new relationship. I'm a dad of 3 kids that are 19, 16, and 15. I'm running a business. I've got a mom that is having a lot of challenges right now, experience the same pain and face the same struggles as anyone. I just have a proven roadmap. And that's the Lifeline Technique. And I follow it every single day. It's become a practice for me. I'm always using it when it comes to moving through the stress and manifesting a life that I love to live. And I love life. And I love teaching people how to love their lives. So I want to make this really easy for you. We are creating a 100% risk-free. I'm not looking for people that are just kicking the can down the road, like, oh, another thing I'm just going to do. I do not, if that's where you're at, please do not sign up for this. Please do not sign up. But if you are someone who's really serious about doing your inner work and you want to make a difference in your own health, your own life, and also be a power and a light for other people, then I want to make sure that it's the right fit for you. So after 2 weeks of using the course, and you're not, and you've really done the work that is required, you've gone through 2 of the webinars within it out of the 16, you've gone through 2, and that's easy to do. You're not fully satisfied, you'll get a complete refund. So remember how I said there's going to be a fast action bonus? So those of you that decide to do this work, I'm going to also include what's called the Lifeline Ignite. The Lifeline Ignite is an amazing practice that teaches you about what's called the black hole of your mind. Black holes are not just in outer space, they're in inner space. The black hole of your mind is what affects your brain chemistry, your brain anatomy. It helps you change your brain chemistry and brain anatomy that influences your body, that influences your relationships, that you can use in the moment. I use it every day. You're going to get that. It's $187 value that's included within it. So the program is $24.99, all the modules, everything, plus the bonus of the Lifeline Ignite. So the total value of that is $26.86. And so what that costs is $24.99. But because we are in a time of Thanksgiving and all these things called Black Friday and different things are going on, we're creating a special offer. And the special offer is, instead of $24.99, the cost is $500 off. It's $1,999, and you can do it in payment plans as well. So if this is something that is important for you and you're ready to overcome, because this is what you're going to overcome by participating and learning the Lifeline. Learning the Lifeline is healing. You're going to overcome the fear of dreaming big. You're going to overcome the fear of not feeling worthy, the fear of chaos and uncertainty taking over your mindset. You're going to overcome the fear of having no choice, the negative patterns of self-judgment and pessimism, and no matter what the circumstance. You're going to overcome the fear that keeps your heart closed to new experiences, the fear of being rejected. You're going to overcome the fear of taking risks. So get started today. And here's the real bonus right here, even further. It's $19.99 with payment plans, $500 off, or if you pay in one lump sum today, you get an extra $500 off. So it's $1,497 if you pay in one sum. So that's our Black Friday savings. It's $500 off to $24.99, but it's actually, and you can do that with payment plans. But if you're really looking to save the most amount of money, and this is the most amount of money you'll ever save as far as working and learning the Lifeline technique, you can get the entire program, including the Ignite Fast Action, for $1,497. So I want you to just take a moment, my friends, and I want you to think about why you're here. You showed up. You're busy. You got so much going on. I want you to just think about why you're here and why this is important for you to learn something that empowers you, inspires you as a practice that you'll have for the rest of your life. Maybe you're here because you felt stuck. Your body's feeling the consequences of chronic stress, speaking to you with physical symptoms. You're not sure of the next best move. Maybe you're here because you're tired, because you're overwhelmed, and you're intrigued by the idea that you can simplify and create better balance in your life. Maybe you're here because you desire more. You're being called by your dream. You're ready to answer the passion and purpose to live fully at the leading edge of your very best self. I want to share this quick video with Eddie Marsh, who is a Air Force pilot. He flies fighter jets. He is a profound human being. and he got certified in the Lifeline, and this is his story.
I was going through a divorce when I was.
Oh, wait, you know, I want to make sure, hold on a second. I want to make sure that, hold on. I want to make, hold on. I want to make sure that where did it go? There it is. Stop share. I want to make sure that I share it and that you can hear it. Share sound. There I am. Okay, thank you guys. I'm doing my best. Okay. Slideshow.
I was going through a divorce when I was at boot camp. 2 kids, a 4 and a 7-year-old. My ex-wife, I was married to for 14 years. So a lot of my intentions were focused on a positive outcome associated with that process. First and foremost for my boys, my 2 boys, and then my ex, right along with them, because she's their mom. How do we do this so that way we both are able to have our best lives, you know, ahead of us and in the future, and our kids have the best lives as well? I was just showing somebody pictures today, my ex-wife and I on vacation on August 3rd, which is 2 days after we finished our divorce. And, you know, we're all smiling in the picture and we're not faking it. It's for real. And I mean, I attribute a big part of that to boot camp, and not just boot camp, but the Lifeline process overall, and all the other tools that you bring in based on the experience you have at the Lifeline, because, you know, you don't just change at the Lifeline and then you stop. You change at the Lifeline and then you continue to change. And that's the beauty of it.
And
Here is some beautiful Aussies I'd like you to meet that have experienced the Lifeline, and I really feel like it's worthwhile to hear their story. Let's take a deep breath.
You know, there are a lot of good techniques out there. There's a lot of good modalities out there. But if you're listening to me out there in computer world, this man who's interviewing me is without any shadow of doubt a total master. So what you get when you work with Darren is someone who is 100% present for each and every one of you. What you learn from a master outweighs to some degree the technique that you're learning, because you get where he's coming from, which gives you more faith in the technique. And without doubt, you're a master, Darren, a master teacher, a master heart practitioner. And, you know, there are many people who can teach various things, but not everyone comes from where you come from.
I decided to go online and have a look and see what the Lifeline had to offer. And lo and behold, it was here in Sydney. And I signed up on the day immediately, and I decided to take it all the way and become a certified Lifeline practitioner. And so I have gone through the boot camp, the 3-day boot camp, and also the 3-day Lifeline experience. So a 6-day intensive, which has been amazing and life-changing.
It enables me to make a different choice. Instead of being caught up in the pain of something, it enables me to look at the flip side of that and feel that the flip side of that is possible. And before you know it, all of a sudden you've harmonized the things that have caused you great pain, and they drop into the background, and you're looking forward with excitement to something new and different. It's just beautiful, repatterning of the brain, of your consciousness. It enables you to flip yourself out of emotional negativity relatively quickly.
Okay, I appreciate your question. So, you know, a lot of people go, well, you know, I don't have the time. And my question to you is, when's going to be the right time? You know, our world just continues to get more and more reactive. Life is what it is. It's not going to slow down. You know, when's going to be the right time for you? And some people go, well, I don't have the money. And my question to you is, how much is your future worth? How much is your future worth? Well, how about, you know, I've signed up for courses before and I don't get results. This is different. And you don't have a certain amount of time that you can go through it. You can take as long as you want. I've had people get it done within 6 months and get certified in the Lifeline technique. I've had people go at their own pace and do it in 5 years. It doesn't matter. The fact is that you're going to be learning something that changes your health, optimizes your mindset, shifts your perception, and allows you, when you learn this practice, to show up for the people that matter most in your life. So here's your opportunity. Let's get started today, my friends. Let's do this. 2024. Let's be the light that the world is looking for. Let's be the change that the world is looking for. And this is an opportunity. Evolve your mind, change your life. So when you click on the link, and there's a link that David just posted in the chat. When you click on the link, you're going to see an opportunity. You'll fill out your information, fill it out. It'll once you fill it out and you put your payment information in, you'll have access to this portal that you'll be able to create a username and a password, and you can do it at your own time, your own place. You can do it in however you want, as well as there will be live courses as well that you'll be able to participate in. But whether you have those or not, this is a community that is so supportive, so supportive. Here's your portal. You'll find your Conscious Evolution course. You'll find other things like the Personal Professional Family Life Mastery, which is a game-changing program. There's so many different things. And those of you that want to get certified in this and, you know, hey, I want to be a coach. Hey, I want to add to my psychology or my chiropractic or my acupuncture, or I'm a trainer and I want to take this next level, or you're a stay-at-home mom, whatever it might be. I've trained people from across the board in every way as far as applying the Lifeline technique. So I want to remind you that there's a poll that I'd like you to fill out. I want to know how I did. Please let me know how I did and what you thought of this. What did you gain from this webinar today? And what are you interested in? What would you like to get out of this? I'd really appreciate that. And I'd also like to answer any questions that you might have. So I'm going to open up the door and say, hey, whatever questions you have, and if anybody wants to be guided through a process, I'll guide you through a process as well, which will be really cool. So if you've got any questions whatsoever, please raise your hand and David will bring you on. And I'm happy to be of support in any which way that I can. So I'm going to stop sharing this and go back to a different view. Okay. So any questions, my friends, or anyone that would like to be brought through a process, please let me know. I know I ran a little bit over. I did my best. And so thank you for your understanding. I really appreciate that. Any questions? You guys got it all. You guys got it all? Well, good. We got participants raising hands. I love that. So David will take one at a time, and whatever questions about any aspect of life, any aspect about the program, take this opportunity to learn as much as you can so that you can make a solid decision for yourself and your future. Marisol, it's my pleasure. I'm so grateful. Hi, Pam. Oh, I can't hear you yet. You got to unmute yourself.
Sorry about that.
No worries. Thank you.
I literally do not have the money right now because I just bought a car and I have my first payment coming up, so I don't have it. Is there a way I can defer this to at least another month so I could make some of the payments that you've graciously afforded us?
You know what? I'll have you talk to David and he can work something out with you. And if you're really in a situation like that, he can talk to you about that for sure. Yeah. I mean,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pam, what's your best contact phone number?
774-479-8913. because it's really past the time of writing the book. So thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. Good for you. I'm so grateful that you've had a real awakening and understanding. Love and
Well,
gratitude.
I'm a fan of Bruce too.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of resources that are out there for us. And so it's time to do the work. So thank you very much. And I'm really grateful for this opportunity.
Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. I'm grateful too. Thank you for asking your question. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So we have another question from, I think it's Cirque, and you'll let me know if I've got the name properly. David will bring you on. And if anybody else has any other questions, just feel free to raise your hand and we will bring you on. If you want to post a question in the chat, you can do that as well. You're welcome, Rad. Oh, yes, Amanda. It goes into the REM. It goes into a lot. We scratch the surface. We literally just scratch the surface. This is so much more. Hi, Cirque.
Yeah, it's Circe.
Circe?
Circe.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry I got it wrong.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, well, it's a money issue again. So I'm joining this for like on YouTube and books and the free 4-time healing circle for the 31 challenge.
Oh, good.
Day challenge. And so I'm still wondering what the issue is for having no money. You know, because I can wait until whatever is going to solve the unconscious, subconscious.
So let me ask you a question. At the beginning of the program, what was your I am intention? I am what?
I am stream.
I am what?
I am streaming, feeling source-based.
I'm streaming, feeling source-based.
Yeah, I felt my legs going down into the earth, like there's one source and then there's like
So I'm going to do something specific with you. I'm going to do a portal that's called the core limiting belief. And so let's see where this pattern of financial stress and struggle is coming from for you.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So it's coming from your heart chakra. So you've got a resistance in the color green. Mm-hmm. The color green, the heart chakra, which is all about love. It's all about self-love, Circe.
Mm-hmm.
When you love yourself, you can love and then you can receive love. And so there's a resistance there. That means that there's an opportunity there to grow in your heart chakra. Fire, earth, metal. And this is a metal element. Metal element has to do with your lungs, has to do with your large intestine, has to do with strength and stability. And that's what you're awakening. I invite you to hold your hands like this. Go like this. Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Being strong and stable.
Being strong and stable.
Into loving myself.
Into loving myself.
First and fully.
What? First?
And fully.
First and fully.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
1 through 10, 11 through 20, 11 through 15, 11, 12, 13. So there's a pattern here that when you get triggered, you go into panic.
Mm-hmm.
When I bring up the concept of panic, notice your first and immediate thoughts. No matter what, no matter who, no matter where, panic takes you. Infinite love and gratitude.
Yeah, my panic, the picture is that my mom is gone, or no, I can't reach them. My father and mother.
Go like this. Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude to panic.
Infinite love and gratitude to panic.
1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, 21 through 25, 26, 27, 28. When I bring up the concept of pressure to succeed, pay attention to your first and immediate thoughts. No matter what, no matter who, no matter where, pressure to succeed takes you. Let me be connected.
It's like my stepdad had PTSS from the Japanese camp in Indonesia.
Infinite love and gratitude to pressure to succeed. Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30, 31 through 40, 41 through 50, 41 through 60, 41 through 70, 61 through 65, 61, 62, 63. When I bring up the concept of crying for love, pay attention to your first and immediate thoughts. No matter what, no matter who, no matter where, crying for love takes you.
Yeah, in the cradle.
Infinite love and gratitude. Infinite love and gratitude to crying for love. Infinite love and gratitude. Crying for love. So I want to explain something to you. Subconsciously, Circe, that means no choice. So let's be curious here, okay? You've had a core limiting belief in your heart chakra. When it gets triggered, your heart chakra is resistant. And then you're not able to love yourself first and fully. And then you know what happens? You start to judge yourself reactively first and fully. You judge others, others judge you, it becomes dramatic. And then what ends up happening is it affects you in your metal element in Chinese medicine, where you become weak and unstable. Instead of bending like metal, a part of you thinks you're going to break. And this is the thing, what happens. Subconsciously, you automatically start to see yourself through a lens of panic, pressure to succeed, and crying for love. You reactively think this way, you reactively feel this way. It's like below the surface, you're attracting people and circumstances that match this. And how does that show up? Shows up in financial challenges. And that's just one area. It shows up in a lot of areas. And we want to know, where is this coming from, my friend? Where is this coming from? Is there a concept of an original occurrence? Yes. Is it coming from this life? It is. Is it coming from conception to 10? Conception to 5? 6, 7, 8. So you've got a memory that stems from when you were an 8-year-old little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And at 8, you were in an environment that was emotionally reactive. It was an environment of panic. It was an environment of pressure to succeed. It was an environment of crying for love. At 8 years of age, your ability, Circe, to go, yeah, but you know what? I'm streaming. I'm feeling source-based. At 8, you did not have that consciousness. You did not have life experiences at 8 like you do now. You weren't on a conscious, you weren't on a universe, surprise me, show me how good it can get. You weren't on a webinar at 8 like you are now. And your environment at 8 could not give you what they didn't have. They could not guide you, lead you, teach you, mother you, father you, family you in a way that they did not know. And it's the 8-year-old memory that loops you in a revolution that's showing up in the financial struggle right now. And I want you to take a moment right now, take your hand with love, Circe, put it over your heart and connect to that 8-year-old. Just take a deep breath. And just observe where your mind is taking you. Notice how it feels in your body. Just observe how this is showing up for you as you're connecting to the 8-year-old. And I invite you to repeat, I am now choosing.
I'm now choosing.
To feel source-based.
To feel source-based.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
I'm now choosing.
I'm now choosing.
To feel source-based.
To feel source-based.
See, feel, hear, know, and connect to the 8-year-old, because when the 8-year-old gets triggered, this is what happens. I invite you to repeat, I keep forgetting.
I keep forgetting.
Feeling source-based is my choice.
Feeling source-based is my choice.
Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
I keep forgetting.
I keep forgetting.
And then I don't choose.
And then I don't choose.
To feel source-based.
To feel source-based.
And take a deep breath. And as you connect to the 8-year-old, I invite you to repeat, universe,
Universe,
surprise me.
surprise me.
Show me how good it can get.
Show me how good it can get.
Good girl, in love and gratitude. In love and gratitude. Let the 8-year-old say it again. Universe,
Universe,
surprise me.
surprise me.
Show me how good it can get.
Show me how good it can get.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go like this. Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite love and gratitude.
There you go. You got it. Infinite love and gratitude.
Infinite
Love and gratitude. Take a deep breath. I want to welcome the 8-year-old to her fullest potential, and I want to welcome you to the life of I Am Streaming. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I want you to just notice how it feels to be present right now. Just notice how it feels to be in this moment, in the room that you're in the chair that's supporting you, in your body. What do you notice? What feeling best describes being present for you right now?
It's more friendly.
And as you're feeling that more friendly feeling, here's my question. What's your more friendly revelation from this little mini session? What's your more friendly revelation from this session?
What is revelation?
Revelation is like your aha. What's your aha from this?
I can be free to be.
I can be free to what?
Be.
I can be free to be. Welcome to I Am Streaming. I can be free to be as a natural byproduct, my friend. Great job. Great job. Now, here's the thing. What is one thing that you could do that would be an action step that would move you in the direction of being free to be? What is one thing that you could do that would be an action step that moves you in the direction of streaming and free to be?
Yeah, walk in the forest.
I like that. When are you going to do that?
Yeah, tomorrow. It's evening here.
Is it evening there? Cool.
Yeah.
So when you wake up and you put your hand over your heart with love, you go, oh, it's a great day to be alive. I'm going to go walk in the forest. And while you walk in the forest, look for streaming. Look for streaming all around you. Look for it in the trees and the birds and the clouds. Look for it in the temperature. Look for it in your heart and your body. Yeah. Good job. You did really great, sweetheart. Thank you for letting me hold sacred space with you.
Yeah.
My pleasure. Any other questions?
No, I have to sink down and ask for dreams when I go to bed in an hour.
Awesome.
And I go walk tomorrow.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you. You're such a bright light, and I'm so grateful to share this experience with you. In love and gratitude. Does anybody else have any other questions or comments? This has really been a great time. I'm so grateful to share this with you. I hope you got a lot out of this. I hope this was valuable for you. If not, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to David Kaplan for all that you did to make this happen. Thank you to Ellen Welk for all that you did to make this happen. Thank you to all the certified Lifeline practitioners in the world, that you all shine so bright. I love you all. I'm so grateful to share this journey, and to all future Lifeline people certified in the Lifeline. I'm so excited to meet you. Definitely click on the link and take advantage of this incredible opportunity that we're offering, not just in the savings of the money. It really isn't. You can't even quantify or qualify, the measure of having this understanding. It's a process to learn it, but it's worth it. And we're here to support you. So God bless you all. Keep shining bright. Mara, the latest certified Lifeline practitioner from Germany, Mara Aris. That's so awesome. Thank you, Mara. I want to express that I'm so grateful I found this and have been concentrating on using the Ignite portion of the Lifeline, up and running on that part within a week. Just that part is shifting my perspective and life's challenges. New choices are opening up in rapid succession. And now I am moving forward and growing into the Lifeline. That's so beautiful, Jana. Thank you for sharing, because sometimes it's hard to really understand like the immense measure of value that this holds. So I really appreciate you sharing, Alina, and for love and gratitude. Blessings to you. And I'm so grateful. Everyone, take care. Have an incredible rest of your day. Keep shining bright. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. We're here to support you. Infinite love and gratitude.